How's it going, guys? Aaron Azai here. First video. Wow, crazy. I'm on YouTube now. It's awesome. So the first video I want to talk about is how to write a story. We're gonna get down to the basics. All right, we're gonna start with the basics. What are the basics of writing your story? We gotta start off with the central theme. The central theme. What is the central theme of your story? What kind of story are you trying to tell here? Are you trying to tell a romance? The mushy gushy. Ooh, Howl's Moving Castle, my favorite. Howl's Moving Castle isn't your favorite romance. I don't know what you're doing here. Is it a comedy? Are you going for the laughs? Is it an adventure? Is it a tragedy? Ooh, got me in the heart. I don't know. What are you trying to write? Next, and more importantly, to the point of the tragedy, of the romance, of the comedy, of everything you got going for your story. What's the point? What's the point? What is the message? What is the lesson you are trying to teach with your characters, with the world? What are you trying to say with your story? That's like the fundamental thing, man. Here's a good way to describe it. Here's a good way to think about it. It's like you're going on a trip. You want to make the best of the trip. The trip is you writing your story. You got to know where you're going. You got to know where you're going to get there as efficiently as possible. You have to have a direction. Yeah, you have to have something, some place you're taking us. And why? What's the reason? What's the story? What's the message? Really think about these kinds of things, because they are so important. And the stories that don't flesh this kind of stuff out, it shows. It shows. These are the stories we find so mediocre. We don't like them. We get done, we finish the book, we finish the movie, and we're like, why did I just sit here for an hour and a half wasting my time? Or weeks reading a book, like, why did I just waste my time reading that garbage? Why did I waste how many hours watching Game of Thrones? So as a writer, you don't want to put your readers, your consumers in that position. So know where you're going from the start. It's going to help you. And yeah, you might have some detours here and there, but you'll understand whatever. You make a pit stop at the gas station, right? Like in this metaphor. Hey, I'm going to be here for a little while, but maybe I'm not going to be here for 7 hours hanging out. Okay? One Piece, Naruto, look at you. If every story was One Piece, nothing would ever end. It'd be awful. Terrible. There'd be no point to anything. It's like the nihilistic dream. Alright, so beyond the central theme, beyond the point of your story, look at your demographic. Study your demographic. I think it's pretty obvious you can't put blood and gore in a story if you're trying to sell it to little kids. There might be other things that are similar to that are less obvious that you can't write into your demographic. So study your demographic. A good example of this might be, let's say you're 45 and you're trying to write a story for like teeny bopper kids. Things were different when you were a teenager than they are now. So you have to study what is important, what resonates with kids now. If you're trying to write to that democratic, oh no. So you have to find out what resonates with them if you're trying to write to that demographic. Super crucial. And last but not least, pacing. How are you going to write this? Is it going to be a short story? Are you going for One Piece? What kind of story are you trying to write? Is it going to be a one-off? Is it just one volume, one traditional book, and that's it? Is it going to be an ongoing series, a short series, an intermediate series, a long series? Is this going to be something that you can throw in an editorial piece in a magazine? What are you going for here? Pacing matters. Study pacing. Study it. Look it up. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed me being goofy. We're gonna go dive more into how to write your story in the coming videos. Hit that subscribe button. Comment, how goofy am I for my first YouTube video? And give me a like if I made you laugh or you thought any of this was useful. I don't know. I can't believe I'm turning into one of these YouTube people. Please hit subscribe. Please. Hopefully this didn't traumatize you. We'll see you guys next time. I'll be back for more. That's the DMV, and I was like, holy shit, I got a keyblade!